So this is what most men do that are left with the responsibility of dogs in the midst of what I assume is most likely divorce. Pretty sure it's divorce. I don't really have anything better to do with finances. Oh, just a lady. Just a lady. It's okay. It's okay, guys. You can pass. Come on. How you doing today? Come on, guys. Gotta work on your behavior. It wasn't too bad. But anyway, trying to recover from a financial situation that I got left behind in, that I kind of created for myself. I can't really blame her for anything. If anything, I blame her for sticking around for too long. I just wish she would have communicated a little bit better as to how we got in this position. My drinking and just complete ignorance of seeing my wife for the amazing person that she was. Eventually it all built up and it just kind of spiraled. The amount of debt trauma, the invisible labor that she carried without me ever being involved with, my unsupportiveness, the little tasks that she asked me to do on a daily basis just to help out around the house that I didn't really understand what her RA was doing to her because I was a drunk and too ignorant to look it up and figure out that she actually needed my help. And this went on for years. Like I said, I can only imagine how long it was going on and why it took her so long to decide to leave. What is it, guys? If only I could show her that I can be a changed man and a better husband. Unfortunately, it's too late for that. I tried to make an attempt, or 2 attempts, to have her back in my life, and her freedom and independence that she has now is worth more than what our marriage was. And I understand her peace. It sucks for me, but I'm glad she's happy. It still kills me every day. For anybody that's there's a bunny over there. Did you see the bunny, bud? Anybody that's not paying attention to their wife on a daily basis, just because you're bringing home a paycheck doesn't mean you're doing the right thing. It's as simple as just assuming that your life is a fixed foundation and nothing can go wrong, and letting your partner go unseen. There's multiple different kinds of love: physical, emotional, and somewhere along the lines I got confused on which one mattered most. And what ends up happening is one person wants the emotional love, the other person wants the physical, and that doesn't even mean bedroom stuff. Physical is just touch, holding hands, snuggling, things like that. That's more along the lines of what I needed in my life and I wasn't getting it from her. Therefore, I stopped giving her the emotional love, the love that she wanted. Uh-oh. I hope you guys are... Is that why you guys always stop here? Because there's dogs there? Okay. They're in the fenced-in pool area of their private property. Hey. Easy, guys. Easy. That's not easy. Yandu here's a big puller. He's a thug. Peachy, she's a sweet girl. She just wants to lick your face. But yeah, I think most people that are going through what I'm going through, they end up kind of diving into the habits of kind of what caused the failure of the marriage. Oh, one got wrapped up right after the other. Come here, bud. Yeah, I think most people would go right into, really? Throw a dog poop bag in the turtle burrow? People are ignorant. I didn't even see a dog out here. Hold on. We're gonna throw this away. If I can get it the hell out of there. What's the point in picking up the dog poop if you don't actually throw it away? You just throw the damn bag down. It's even worse. Hey, Yandu, easy. But yeah, what I was saying is end up diving into the substance abuse. I think I made my situation worse. I quit. I used to drink every day, at least, I'd say at least 6 beers a night, all 7 days a week. And it got to the point where it just became a daily thing. I was a functioning alcoholic. And the day that my wife told me she wanted to separate, I decided that was the last day I would drink. I had already started cutting back. I realized something was wrong a few weeks prior, and I started cutting back during the week because I realized how much of a problem it was. And I guess during my cutting back and trying to better myself, I started noticing her and how she was acting, distant, quiet. And then there was a night that we went out to dinner, and then ended up just being a full-blown argument because of my jealousy, stupidity, and her emotional shutdown. I don't know how long she was going through it, or how far back she looked, and how bad the resentment was. It was enough for her to walk away from a 22-year relationship. And it has destroyed me. Okay. Absolutely destroyed. I have a lot of friends, or I should say acquaintances. I don't really have anybody I can talk to about this. Everybody says the same thing when you call them and let them know what you're going through. It's like, oh, well, if I can do anything to help, just let me know. There's nothing anybody can do to help, to understand. And as soon as you start to talk to somebody, the one thing that they can do is to listen and understand, but it becomes like a broken record. You're just constantly saying the same thing over and over and over again, and you start to notice that they stop listening. And most of them don't understand. They just look at you and go, oh, we'll just move on. It's not that easy. You're talking about a relationship that started when I was 18 years old. with my wife, who was so much of a giver and took care of pretty much everything financially. And now I have to learn how to do it all myself at 40 years old. It's kind of upsetting and scary. And to see her still being so close and still caring for these dogs, still coming to the house whenever she can to be with them, kind of reopens the wound sometimes. It makes you kind of wonder if there is ever any fixing it. Like I said, I tried fixing it, but that's out of my hands. There's not really anything I can do about it anymore. If she ever has a shift in perception about me, my door will be open. But for now, just walk these dogs once a week or twice a week through the trails. It's a close park that's close to my house, so I'm not spending a lot of money on fuel because I got a lot of financial problems that I need to fix. And I'll be stuck in solitude for at least the next year while I'm trying to dig myself out of debt. So again, anybody that notices their spouse is acting a little bit different, you might want to start paying attention. You end up in the same boat as me. There's a lot of videos on here of people talking about leaving their spouses and feeling unsupported. There's no videos from the person who really did the unsupporting. So again, just a little bit of a life lesson. Definitely pay attention to what's important in your life, because if you don't, it could easily just walk away from you. And if you don't believe me, look up the situations of a walkaway wife. And that's all I got for now. It's my first YouTube video. Right, Yondu? Peachy? Good girl. Bye, guys.